Masteron is like salt. It goes on everything. It's going to make you drier, but Primobolan is going to make you bigger. I'm going to compare the two compounds so you can figure out what you want to hit. Disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Right, let's start by saying both compounds are extremely similar. Only someone who knows what they're talking about is going to tell you the subtle differences between the two. And I'm going to discuss the benefits, the side effects, the dosages, how each compound makes you feel, and most importantly, the aesthetics it's going to give you. Then at the end, I'm going to give you my verdict, whether it's Masteron or Primobolan. Sit tight, buckle up. This is going to be the best Masteron and Primobolan video you've ever watched. Primo is a better anabolic, so it's going to grow muscle much better than Masteron. However, Masteron is amazing at giving you that hard look. Both will have your veins popping, but Masteron seems to do it a little bit more. However, it's typically harsher on lipids than Primo is. But they both mask E2 symptoms very well and have minimal side effects. I run Masteron every time I get below 10% body fat. I run Primo when I'm looking to lean bulk. I would say Primobolan is a cross between Masteron and EQ. They're both very similar. Now, let's go into Masteron specifically and take a real look at what the drug actually does. Aesthetics on Masteron: chiseled, vascularity, grainy. You are going to look like you're carved and chiseled out of stone. You'll have less size than Primo, but you're going to have a very, very athletic look. Masteron makes me look very dry, but you've got to be below 10% body fat. Oh no, wait, you're over 10% body fat. Don't bother. When you get yourself lean enough, Masteron is nothing short of magical. It's a cosmetic drug. It's not going to build any muscle. It's not going to burn any fat. It's simply going to be the icing on the top of your cake. And your cake is your physique. It's going to be a damn hard cake at that. Jacked. James, what's the sweet spot for dosage for Mast Prop and Mast Ethanate? Okay, 1 ml every other day with test prop. Yeah, so it's 100 mg, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's going to sort you out. The highest you then want to go to is 600 milligrams. Then we've got the longer ester. That's going to be looking at 500 of test with 500 of enanthate. You are going to be doing that Monday and Thursday. Masteron really does enable you to be very lean and very strong because it gives you a lot of pressure in your muscles. The pressure it gives is from another planet. You will get stronger week by week, even in a severe deficit, because it fires up your central nervous system so much when you lift. Do I need an AI when I'm running my Masteron? I wouldn't totally rely on it because testosterone is still going to convert to estrogen and you are still going to get a disbalance of female hormones in your body. My advice is get yourself some aromasin and then adjust according to your blood work. Most guys use way too much gear, and funnily enough, they use way too much of an AI when on cycle. You are better having more estrogen than having your estrogen levels crash. If they crash, you're going to get brain fog. You're going to feel lethargic. You're going to just feel out of your head. You're going to get a loss of libido. Your joints are going to ache. Just make sure you know what you're doing, you get your blood work done, and you watch out for those symptoms, and don't overdo the AI because it's going to crash you hard. I've experienced this before. It ain't nice. In terms of injection pain, Masteron is not as harsh as Primobolan is. Hair loss. Well, Masteron is actually a little bit worse than Primo. But if you've got a genetic predisposition, like I did, about hair loss, then you are going to lose your hair at some point anyway. Brother, just embrace it. I was trying to do the old comb over thing and I was worried about people looking at me from my side. So if you're worried about losing your hair, let that go. The Masteron verdict then, I think it's an all-round feel-good compound, but you must be under 10% body fat. A little bit of testy, a little bit of masty will make a great TRT. It's going to dry you out substantially more than Primo will, even to the point when I was on Masteron below 10% body fat, I was almost looking flat at times. So electrolyte intake is of the utmost importance when you're on Mast, but anyway, you should be waking up and taking electrolytes and a pint of water within 10 minutes of waking up. So that should be one of your habits anyway. Masteron is essential for anyone doing contest prep because it's going to dry you out better than anything else. The only other thing that's going to dry you out better is what? Winstrol. If you're going to do Masteron and you're not below 10% body fat, I would hold it off. get yourself leaner and only use Masteron once you are under 10% body fat. Otherwise, you are not going to get the full experience that you should be getting. Time to hit Primobolan. What are the aesthetics like, James? You are going to have more size than Masteron. That is very, very evident. You're going to have that Arnold appearance, similar to EQ, but you don't have the HDL, cholesterol, liver, red blood count or hunger problems or any other side effects that you would do potentially on EQ if you didn't manage them. You're just going to get rounded shoulders, bigger backs, bigger biceps and bigger triceps, bigger everything. Sweet spot on Primobolan then. Those visual effects really do come through around about 500 to 600 mg per week, and that's on UGL. And if you ran Bayer Rimobolan at 300 to 400 mg a week, you're going to be looking unreal. The reason I say Rimobolan, I'm not just gone crazy and changed the P to an R, is because a lot of fakes were coming out. And Bayer decided to change things a long time ago and discontinue the Primobolan. So it's actually Bayer Rimobolan, just so you know. Strength gains now. Primobolan is going to give you strength, but obviously this is dictated by your diet. I generally used Masteron when I was very, very lean and had less calories, and I was using Primobolan with more calories. So obviously the food is going to help so you can lift more. It's not going to give you massive strength like something Deca or Tren. And I'm on Deca at the minute, and I notice massive, massive, massive levels of strength now, to the point where I'm going in, looking at my app where I use my training, and I know how much I lift last week. And if I did 6 to 8 last week, this week, what am I doing? 8, 9 maybe? No, I'm hitting 12 plus reps on weights that I was hitting last week. So the strength is just going stupid. I don't even know tomorrow when I hit chest and delts how strong I'm going to be. So that's the level of strength that Deca is going to give. Primobolan will not give you anywhere near that strength, but you are going to look savage on Primobolan. In terms of side effects, Primobolan has 0 side effects. There's nothing. It's not really going to shed your hair unless it's genetic. It's not really going to give you acne. I never experienced any of these. I do hear guys do get some acne on their arms, but it's all minimal. The verdict on Primobolan then, you're going to be full, lean and very aesthetic on Primo. And when you're in a severe deficit, you get incredible muscle preservation. You don't need a super low body fat like you would do on Masteron. It fills you up so your muscles look very, very full. You look seriously hard, and it makes you feel very good. If you're doing 300 to 400 milligrams a week of Bayer Rimobolan, it is going to decimate Masteron as an all-round steroid every day of the week. What camp are you in, by the way? Are you in the Primobolan camp or are you in the Masteron camp? If you're in the Masteron camp, you're going to be lean as hell. And if you're in the Primobolan camp, you're going to be looking for those lean gains, those Arnold gains. Which one are you in? Comment below. A big worry for most guys is getting fake or low dosed UGL gear. Now Masteron is not pharmaceutical grade, so we don't have access to that. So you're going to have to decide whether you want to go for some Primobolan that's UGL that potentially could be Masteron and you're paying a premium for. Or you could simply pay less for actual Masteron from that UGL lab. So once you know what you want to do, whether it's the Primo or the Mast, fill your boots, son, and go for it. If you need any coaching or you need real help with your cycle design, your nutrition and your training, the link is in the description below. Really love doing these videos, guys. This channel's growing amazingly. Nearly 1,000 subs now, only started a couple of weeks ago. Thanks for the support, like the video, and I'll see you in that next one. And I want to make sure you're jacked. Every single time you come on here, I want you to look yourself in the mirror and going, I'm getting gains. We want to do it safely, just like Dr. James.